Arshman was a sharp and intelligent boy, always curious about the world around him. He loved adventures and was drawn to anything mysterious or unexplored. One day, while exploring his grandfather's old library, Arshman discovered a dusty, ancient book with a shimmering golden cover. "Is this a special book?" he wondered, carefully picking it up. The moment he opened the book, a blinding light erupted from its pages, and suddenly, everything around him began to spin wildly. In a flash, Arshman was swept into the light. When it faded, he found himself in a mysterious forest, the golden book still in his hands, as if the world around him had transformed in an instant. When Arshman opened his eyes, he found himself in a strange city. It looked like something out of an ancient story. In front of him stood a grand palace, its towering spires reaching the sky, with a flag waving proudly atop, as if welcoming him. On the flag, a message was written. Only those who use both their heart and mind can uncover this secret. As Arshman looked around, he realized this challenge was different. It wasn't just about strength. It would test his mind as well. The surroundings seemed to whisper secrets, urging him to look deeper and think carefully. To succeed, he would need to solve puzzles and think carefully. Each step forward would require not just bravery, but the ability to outsmart whatever obstacles lay ahead. Soon, an old wise man appeared and said, "If you want to uncover the secret of this city, you must answer 3 questions. The first question: what is the most powerful thing in the world?" Arshman thought for a moment, then smiled and answered, "Knowledge, because with knowledge, we can learn anything and solve any problem." The wise man nodded and asked the next question: "What is the greatest treasure?" Without hesitation, Arshman replied, "Good character, because money can come and go, but good habits stay forever." The wise man, now looking pleased with Arshman's answers, asked the third and final question: "What is the most important lesson in life?" Arshman paused, taking a moment to reflect. The weight of the question seemed to settle on him as he carefully considered his response. Finally, with a confident smile, he said, "Hard work and honesty can help us achieve anything, no matter the obstacles we face." As soon as he gave his answer, the palace doors creaked open, revealing a brilliant light that poured out into the world. The light flooded the sky, casting a golden glow across everything in its path. It seemed as though the heavens themselves were responding to Arshman's wisdom. The light stretched endlessly, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his journey, full of promise and adventure. The next moment, Arshman found himself back in the library, holding a new book. On its cover, these words were written: "The journey of learning never ends." Arshman smiled. As the light surrounded him, Arshman realized something profound. The true adventure was not in the places he visited, but in the knowledge he gained along the way. He understood now that the greatest journey of all was the quest for wisdom, and that every lesson learned would shape him into something greater. Moral of the story: this story teaches that knowledge, good character, and hard work are the greatest treasures in life. It reminds us that a passion for learning allows us to tackle any challenge, no matter how tough it may seem. With honesty, hard work, and a constant desire to learn, we can overcome any obstacle. These qualities help us face challenges with strength and determination. As we grow and develop our character, we become more resilient. When we stay focused on learning and improvement, there is no limit to what we can achieve. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss out on more amazing videos.